How's it going, guys? Today, I'm going to be looking through my highlights and all the game highlights of the Sidemen charity match. Now, this game, as I'm sure you've seen it by now, was an absolute banger, 8-7. You've probably seen a lot of other reaction videos to this, but please watch mine as well. Hopefully, we can find some funny moments. Let's go. Okay, so the game kicks off. The start of what's supposed to be a nice friendly game, but then Chunks has a bit of a dodgy touch. The ball's bouncing around, and by God, mate, was it a foul or was it a good tackle? I think I'm erring on the side of foul. Right, next up, is this my bit here? Look at this, bro. I got bodied. So look at this. I'm going for the ball here. I'm going for the ball. I just get body checked and I go flying. He's 17. Ah! All right, next up. I think we know what's coming here. This is a questionable challenge from Speed, but we'll take it. Ball gets played to Chunks. I don't go to him, because I think the last thing he's going to do here is shoot! And by God, he does! It's, mate, actually a cracking goal. Pieface's positioning could be somewhat questioned, but Jesus Christ. Is this a foul? Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. But then look at this. Ooh, he just like floats it in. Very sick. Oh, actually, before we go any further, if you guys didn't know, FootMob, the app, actually did like in-depth stats for this game. Now, these guys are sick. Please check out FootMob. I'll leave a link in the description. It's 100% free, and it's the best football app for keeping up with scores, transfers, news, player stats, and like in-depth match statistics. Look at this. So it's super easy to use. You can go on stats. I can see the possession stats, expected goals, shots off target. Bro, they've got everything. They did all the player ratings. Simon got a 10 out of 10. I got a 5.7. I can look at my stats. Look at this. 89 minutes played, 10 out of 16 passes, 0% shot accuracy. I created a chance, though. 29 touches, no successful dribbles. A bit of a stinky game, actually, but how cool is this? So look, I'm a Chelsea fan. I can go on the Premier League table, go on Chelsea, look at their upcoming matches, check out their stats. Mate, it's so cool. They got the news as well, and look, my specific Chelsea news. They got 1.3 million users in the UK and 10 million globally. And what's more, if you go on settings, redeem code, and put W2SP, you can enter to win a PS5 and a copy of FIFA 23. Check it out in the description. It's genuinely sick. Right, on with the game. All right, this is my next highlight here, apparently. A header. My days, what a header. But I believe then, look, I get dropped by Philly here. That's not good. And I think, do we concede from this? We do. No! No, God! We conceded to Nico. Actually, you know what? I thought that finish was better than it was. I thought he, like, dinked the keeper. Apparently, the keeper, like, pushed it in. But I class it as a chip. It was sick. And also, we have this pitch invader angle of it, which is pretty cool, but we definitely don't endorse that. All right, next up. It's not something else for me, is it? Another header! Come on! The meathead in defense. Okay, here's Harry Pinero, mate, playing an absolute blinder of a game. I luckily get the ball, and I would like to say that was a pinpoint pass to Chris, but it was a bit of a fluke. But from that, the unbelievable happens. Mate. This is one of the moments where, like, the simulation's broken. Like, Vic scoring a penalty is good enough. From open play, it just shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen, but he did it. It's not even an awful finish either. Like, keeper probably should have got it. But look, he took a touch. He kept his head. He shot for the corner. You can't ask for much more. Fair play, Vic. All right, here, well, my next highlight, my days. I've got some belters here. So Pieface had a dodgy leg, so he couldn't take the goal kick. So I got drafted in. But as you can see, I barely make the halfway line. So after about 3 of them, Ethan kicked me off and he took him instead. All right, here we go. This is, I'm assuming, goal number 2. It's a bit of a lucky bounce to Toby. He plays a beautiful 1-2 with Simon. And oh my days, the near post finish. Actually a cracking little finish there, you know. I would have, if I was the keeper, I'd have dived right. Instead, Toby, mate, he knew what he was doing. All right, so here, as you can see, look at that. If in doubt, kick it out. And thankfully, it went to Simon. And then here, we got Noah Beck being tidy as always. And I pull out of the challenge with Chunks. If he'd have scored off that, I could never have lived that down. But thankfully, he didn't. All right, here we go. Noah Beck's got the ball. Always trouble. He gives it to Baker. Oh, I know what this is. Now, this did hit my hand, okay? I'll be honest here. It hit my hand. There was a few shouts for a penalty. But you see, but my hand was against my chest. So let's watch this closely. See, it hits the hand, but the hand is in line with the body. So no penalty. Oh, no. Oh, this is the... Oh, my days. This is the best goal ever scored in a Sidemen charity match. This is filthy. Look at that! Look at that! Bro, like, I saw it go in with my own eyes from meters away. I think you can see on the replay, I put my hands on my head straight away. It was, like, perfectly top bin. Okay, forget all the other angles you've seen. Look at this angle from Twitter. Ridiculous.
They might score this.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, this is pretty cool. You see, JJ gets subbed off here. And so, for about 20 minutes, I'm the captain of Sidemen FC. Come on! All right, next up, we have got a rising header from Harry. Look at that. Okay, here we got Noah Beck bombing forwards. Harry goes for the challenge. Oh, that was bad. Thank goodness his shot went miles wide. Look at this. I'm jockeying. I go to dive in, and he just skins me so easily. Terrible showing. Okay, this is the questionable Cal the Dragon positioning, but fair play to Simon. That's still a tricky finish to do. I wouldn't be able to do that. The thing I told Simon, right, is that if he wanted it to be a class goal, he should have just aimed it off the ground, so it just hit the top corner straight away. The fact it trickled in makes it look a bit worse, but a goal's a goal. Okay, here we go. Another bit of magnificent play from Harry. It's the gammy touch, and then I just boot it upfield. Ah! I definitely had someone shouting, time, time! But whenever anyone shouts that, I just panic anyway, so I just kicked it and hoped. All right, Theo. I managed to clear it. I fall on my ass, but I got it away. But unfortunately, straight to Noah Beck. Not good news. Who then passed it to Theo. Back to Castro. But I get him! Yes! This bit, not so much. I get done by Theo Baker. I dove in. But thankfully, Baker had a stinky shot. Straight to Pie Face. That was another accident avoided there. Here we've got Chris MD getting bodied by Theo. You can't be having that. The ball falls to me, and I've got nothing to do, so I just run. I just run and kick it forwards, and at this point, I'm like, I've committed now. I've committed. I've got to keep running. But it was, I wasted my energy for nothing there. All right, what happens here? This is Theo's goal. Oh, it pains me. It was. Are you happy with that, Theo? Are you happy with that? I hope you are. To be fair, it was a nice bit of skill. Look at this. This is lovely. He does Mr. Beast. He does JJ. To be fair, there's a bit of swerve on the shot. But I don't like seeing Theo do well. But yeah, well done, mate. You know, the more I watch this game, the more I realise Noah Beck just ran it. He passed it to Theo here, and thankfully, I don't know what Theo was trying, but I managed to clear it. Here we've got a lovely ball from Simon. Plays it to Jizzle, who's through on goal. And at this point, I'm like, oh my God, pass to Manny. He's open. He doesn't. He goes around the keeper. Toby tells me he never saw Manny, so fair enough. But in the moment, I was like, no, what are you doing? But he knew what he was doing. Takes it past Will. Takes it past Cal the Dragon. Into the net. See, I told my editor to keep this entire clip in, because look at this. Cal the Dragon to Harry Pinero. One touch to Beck. One touch to Baker. One touch. Back to Beck. One touch to Chunks. Controls it. Back to Beck. He slows it down a bit. Plays a lovely ball through to Nico, who knocks it on to Castro. Baker leaves it for him. Back to Baker. Baker with the through ball. It's Castro. What a finish in the corner! Honestly, if there wasn't like Chunks' goal, well, Philly's goal and also Toby and Manny's goal at the end, but you get the idea. If there wasn't such wonder goals in this game as well, this would have been by far the best goal. It was a beautiful team goal. And good finish from Castro as well. And congratulations to your mother for beating her cancer. But you see, this goal only went in because Haroldinho was not on the pitch. I got subbed off at half-time, but I came on like 5 minutes later, so I was not at fault for that one. You can't blame me, please. All right, so Chunks has the ball here. He somewhat skins Freezy. He just about gets past JJ, and if in doubt, kick it out.
Harry comes through. How many times have we said that today?
Well, we don't speak about the hotel room, thanks, Spence.
For fuck's sake! Alright, here we go. This is the speed offside goal. You know what? A tiny little finish, but it was about 15 miles offside. Oh. But also, the fact he got the entire stadium to go soo, like, it sounded crazy. Next up, we got Mr. Not Found getting two-footed by Minter. What a challenge. And then Simon hits and hopes it, and Cal! Oh, Cal the Dragon. Cal the Dragon had actually made some sick saves before that, and then I don't know what he did here, but I know Cal, and I know he's better than this. He just had a couple of stinkers on the day, but, oh, poor guy. But you know what? That made us draw level. So, again, we take those. Ooh, okay, this is actually my highlight of the game, I think. So look at this. A bit of a dodgy clearance, but again, at least it's out the box. Danny Aarons clears it up, but then I don't know what he was trying there, but thankfully I get the ball. Look at the fat man run. He's charging forwards. He almost gets tackled again by Danny Aarons, but I managed to get it to Simon, who at this point apparently was giving it to me to shoot. This is not really a shooting distance for Harry. Instead, I play a lofted through ball to Chris, who, he scores! I got an assist! I got an assist! We take that every day of the week! That's definitely helping my stats on FootMob. I was heading for an absolute atrocious rating, but I got assist points, I think. Hang about, look at this ball. Body position all over the place, but the ball somehow made it to its target. And then thanks to Cow the Dragon, it went in. All right, Chunks on the ball again. But it gets blocked by me. I'm really scraping the barrel here for highlights, but I haven't got many. Oh, this is... See, I didn't even know what was happening here. So, it's JJ in speed. I feel like JJ clearly gets fouled here, and that I just stopped playing. Like, I'm saying pass it on. No one knows what's going on. We thought it was a foul, but apparently not. And it gets spilled by Pieface, and Nico scores. What's going on? What's going on? All right, we got Bull Baker on the ball again. He gets it through my legs, but I'd argue I did enough to stop him, sort of. I don't know. Okay, here this could have been a lot worse. A bit of a miscommunication between me and Carl, and Speed almost pulls off a masterful slide tackle, which would have been quite embarrassing. Oh, but this was embarrassing. Ball falls to Willany. I've conceded a goal to Willany. Ah! No! My professional career is finished. But I'm gassed he scored, man. He was wearing a GoPro the whole game, and he got his goal. Fair play. Damn! Oh, this is the highlight of the whole game. It's Gibbo on the ball. He tackles himself. He tackles himself. Mate, he had a stinker. Oh, okay, here we go. So, Chris MD to Tove Jizzle. And him and Manny pull off what I think, if Finney's goal didn't exist, would be the best goal of the game. That, mate, a Travella cross. And that header is really hard to do. I swear to God. Honestly, that would have been so easy to mess up, and he headed it into the top bins. I filmed a video once with Mikel Antonio and Wilfried Zaha, and they were literally just throwing the balls to us, and we had to do a diving header. I only scored 1 out of 5. Like, it was really hard to do. Okay, and here we go, the winning goal. As you can see, Gibbo he has a bit of a rotter again. He puts his hand on his head. And I thought when Simon kicked this, I thought this was miles over the bar. But it just dropped in. And, mate, classic Simon scores the winning goal. Belting little goal. And we go 8-7 up. Look at this, man. It's just perfectly floated. How do you do it under that pressure? I don't understand. And then, if Theo Baker had scored this free kick, it would have gone to penalties. But unfortunately, he honks. A good save from Pieface. And the Sidemen FC, wait for it, win the game! Mate, what a fantastic experience. It was honestly one of the best days of my life. Like, the whole event was so cool. Everyone had great vibes. The match was amazing. Raised a load of money. I didn't get embarrassed too much. I conceded 7 goals, but I didn't get, like, humiliated. So I'm happy with that. Anyway, that is it, boys. That's my reaction to the video. Make sure you check out FootMob in the description. Absolutely fantastic app. And yeah, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.